I hit live. And I'm just gonna ping some people.
If you want to go into the D&D chat, that's where I ping some people.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so.
Or I can do it, actually. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Mana Crypt. Ray said he wanted to watch it. I'm gonna ping him.
Oh, that's funny. I just realized when I'm talking, it shows up green. There's a green border.
Oh, yeah, it does actually. That's kind of funny.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a bad thing or a good thing.
I like it.
Yeah, like I actually don't need it. Oh, yep. All right, Trevor and Cody are already on, so there we go.
Perfect.
I mean, nobody.
And actually, I think Richard and Nate said they wanted to see some of these, so I'm gonna ping them. Me and Bill are painting.
So this is what I'm going to do it. Shit.
You have the Cerberus guy up, I forget his name. Karanox?
Yeah, Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm gonna try to paint the other boy over here. I think I'm just gonna paint this other little guy. I'm trying to get him more like this.
Okay. Yeah, I like it. I like that orange a lot.
Yeah, it's really good, isn't it?
Mm. Hangout.
Let me try something for the sound. It's yeah. So what I got set up is I'm literally just on a Discord call with my cell phone right now. So you're just hearing that, and it's on speaker. So here, let me try putting my headset into it. Let me know if that's any better.
Yeah, sounding better. That's good.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a take one at this, but
Oh, for sure.
yeah, I think we'll come away with lessons from this and how to do it better next time.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm gonna paint my cemeteries finally.
Nice.
Yeah, I didn't know how to do it, and I think I'm doing like a brass roof. So I have a gold here, and I hate it, but I think the brass will look really nice. And the gold's fine.
Yeah, it looks. Oh, so you said you're gonna do that the next one with the brass roof instead?
Yeah.
I think that'll look good together.
Yeah, just like a different variety might be nice. I might try to do like the nylon oxide for like the rust effect. And this one, like, there's like these bars on them. I'm not sure if, yeah, they come out a little bit. Just painting those brass and then keeping these black with like a dry brush of some other color to spice it up. You know?
Gotcha.
I think that'd be
funny
fun.
Is I actually have the stream delay because I have the stream up.
So, oh, yeah, you would actually. Yeah. I'm still so not used to that.
Yeah.
I never will be.
Actually, no, hang on.
But yeah, it's about damn time.
Ray's saying, oh, okay, Ray's saying there's no audio, but Trevor's saying there is. Okay, so we're probably good.
Oh. Oh my god, I gotta remember to like look at this stream of chat.
Yeah, we actually have like a chat going. It's crazy.
I love it. Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Is the echo better? Full audio.
Excellent.
Okay. Yeah. I think that's gonna be the hardest part of this whole thing for me is like remembering that to look at this chat.
It's funny when I'm messaging you on during the games or whatever. I'm like, Alex, I said something.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and then you get back to me like 20 minutes later. It's like, Alex.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, there's like
okay,
always
this is
like
actually a lot better.
how much? It's like a full minute delay between what's actually going on and what you're seeing, right?
Hang on, let me just move this guy.
Well, I think anyway.
About 5-6 seconds.
Yeah.
It's quite long. I think when you're like partnered, you can get like a lot better times on that.
I see.
Or maybe it's just a setting. It might be a setting for stream delay. And it just like defaults to 5 or something.
I'll look into that. I think it's okay to have it. But yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree. Gotta love it when you want to start with a color and the color is totally non-existent to start with.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I got a
Yeah.
weird little shadow
We're good.
at the bottom of my screen, huh? I should have brought that lamp up, but I'll know for next time. Because this isn't my normal painting spot. My normal paint spot has like the lamp and everything set up, but this is the only one with the computer with the microphone. But,
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I have a custom little setup going on here. And I guess technically I could pull it anywhere considering I'm just using my phone for this, so it's totally portable.
yeah.
This table's actually kind of lonely too, so that's not ideal.
You gotta shake your paints. You shake the fuck out of them! Yeah.
I need to get some water actually, I'll be right back.
Okay. Oh man, I have a whole new respect for solo streamers. Hey guys, how you doing? You like pizza? Bill, come back! Help! Help! I'm alone! I'm scared! Ah, alright. He's never coming back. That's alright. No, I don't need that one. There we go. Longbeard Gray.
Alright, we're back.
Alright. Good. I handled it completely fine while you're gone.
Great. Good job.
Yeah. No
You
panic.
got this.
I don't know if you heard me shouting like, Bill, help!
No, I didn't actually. Did I sit down?
I was trying to do a
I
bit.
actually just assumed you handled it perfectly.
I was trying to do a bit, but we're dry brushing. Oh, did you see it wasn't New Model Monday, but they did share new Witch Hunter models.
I did see that.
Yeah, those are
Show
so
off the paint music.
bad. Cygor Brown, alright.
Cygor Brown.
So is that over the orange?
Yeah, this is gonna be over the orange.
Alright.
See if I can figure out how my hand is supposed to go here. Oh, well, that's not supposed to happen.
Here, let me see if I can paint a little better on the camera. I gotta get used to the camera a little bit too, because like how I turn the model is exactly the opposite of how I expect it to be. But yeah, here we go.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you're trying to show something off, it's like the opposite of what you're expecting.
Yeah, like because it's mirrored in the camera.
Oh,
Vision.
I get it.
Yeah. Okay. Just I'm used to painting down here, and then I realize you guys can't see shit when I do that. So.
Yeah, if I was painting normal, you wouldn't be able to see shit either.
There we go.
I feel like Games Workshop would love me because they'll just like plug their contrast paints. So
Yeah.
I love these things.
GW, I'll use no other paints other than yours if you give me $15. Otherwise, I'm going to Vallejo. Never coming back. No, I've never used Vallejo. People like them though, but
I think I got some Vallejo paint for like an airbrush.
mm-hmm.
But I've like barely even tried it out.
Oh, you got an airbrush now too? Everyone has been on an
I've actually had
airbrush
it for
kick.
quite a while.
Yeah.
But I haven't done like anything with it.
They scare me. I want to do them one day.
It's quite a bit of setup to get it going. And I'd
Mhm.
like to use it to prime. Like that's the paint I got. I got like white primer, but
Right.
I haven't really done it yet, and I still have just used alkans because whatever.
Yeah, I just imagine there's going to be a time where I'm going to need to do 80 of something again. Because that's just the
You're
person
gonna
I
want
am
it. Oh yeah.
in the armies I play. Like when they want me to do all new skeletons for Soul Blight.
So Cody, literally all this is I like $35 I think for a stand and a camera holder or a cell phone holder, and then I'm just using my cell phone.
Very
So
impromptu,
that's it.
also.
Yeah, it's very impromptu. I expected my webcam that I have to work, and it wouldn't focus at all up close. So we figured something else out last minute.
Do you ever just like put something on a model and you don't really pay attention until you go to paint it? But it's like this weird gremlin guy up here. Look at him. Meh. I'm the keeper of the crypt.
Yeah, no, I find those little details like all the time. I feel like,
Yeah.
like what was one that I found recently? Like, so I recently painted this guy.
Oh, he looks great.
Master guy.
What the hell's his name? The Bloodstoker. Yep.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I couldn't remember his name either.
Mm-hmm.
But let's see if I can get this to focus. No, it's not focusing up close. All right. Oh, it did. Oh, hang on. There we go.
Yeah.
But yeah, you can see like a little, like he's actually like super portly, and I feel like
wow.
you don't notice that at first.
Yeah.
He's got like this long braid in the back of his head.
Huh. He's got
And
rocker
then he's
hair.
got like his teeth are all like jagged and stuff. And it's just all those like little details that you don't notice.
Oh, I do know that. Yeah. Oh, man. There we go. Okay. I think that long beard dried up on me, so I'm going for my other long beard. I haven't opened yet. Oh, well. That's going to happen.
Yeah. Is Longbeard a dry paint?
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like those things dry up so fast. I'm honestly like wary of even getting them most of the time.
I feel like the first half is perfectly fine, and then like once you use half of it, and you don't touch it for like a couple weeks, like you're in trouble.
Yeah. I honestly actually had a problem where most of the dry paints I've bought are just like totally hard and completely unusable, like right away. Yeah, it's unfortunate.
Yeah. Wow. But they look so dang good, so like, what the hell?
Oh, they do.
I think Ethereum Blue's my favorite.
Oh, that was a good one, yeah.
Yeah, I use that, I have an armor theme for some of my guys that's based on like the Death Knights from WoW. And it's the silver with the Draconoth Nightshade over them. And then I do Ethereum Blue as a dry brush.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
You know what I saw that looked really good on stream the other day?
Tell me.
Was that bright Tasselar blue contrast over like a Stormhost silver.
Oh.
It's beautiful.
I love you just do contrast over metal. And it's just that color metal.
It's just like,
that's all there is to it.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. It's so simple.
Contrasts are great. I still use a lot of regular paints, but
yeah, I mean I use mostly regular paints for like detailing and stuff.
Yeah.
But where I can, I usually like to use contrast paints. It just like gets that nice wash look like immediately for you.
Mm-hmm. Just gonna mash it up here. Yeah. So you said you got Broken Realms Techless, right?
I do.
How far did you get in the little narrative?
Embarrassingly not far.
Okay, that's fine. I'll end it there.
I got to the floating rocks. a little past that.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Got it. Cool
So
book.
yeah, like chapter 1.
Mm-hmm. So you saw like Nagash and Teclis's like little ego fight at the
the
beginning.
exchange? Yes, I saw that.
Yeah.
That was kind of cool.
No, you're the bigger nerd. I'm awesome, and you suck.
I like that Nagash's argument was basically, it was like, you're gonna regret coming here, and he's like, I'm gonna make you pay for this. And it's like, well, wait a second, did you just invade my realm?
Yeah.
It was basically the counter argument there.
But if it's death, it's Nagash's business, right?
Of course. Especially if he makes the death happen.
The thing that's like so funny about those two to me is like they hate each other so much, but like in a lot of ways they are the exact same person.
It's true.
It's like, oh man, I'm the only one who knows what's right for this world, and I'm the only one capable of doing it. So everybody get away from me. I'm gonna do it.
Well, that's interesting.
But Teclis is less about murdering everyone. He doesn't have the philosophy of if everyone's dead, no one can be chaos.
That's a really interesting philosophy, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, the funny thing is, like, it's objectively true, right? Like, the game lore says, yeah, you can't be corrupted by chaos when you're undead. So if you want to get rid of the chaos problem, you kill everyone and you make them undead. Right?
Well, yeah. So while technically true, it's just, there's just a few moral ambiguities on that one.
What if I don't want to be a skeleton? Well, do you want to be chaos? Which one is it? Yeah.
What do you guys think? Is Nagash right?
I don't know. He's definitely not. From a human standpoint.
Yeah, there was actually that was a trick question. There's only one right answer, and he's not, but that's okay.
But yeah, so that book was cool. The article you sent me about a Vok Morton, and they're like just playing their like little chess game.
Yeah, right. I was like, oh my god, they're just playing chess.
Yeah, like they're
skeletons play chess.
Like I didn't think about like them having a pastime, but I guess they do.
Right.
And I like how they went a special effort to say that every pastime for these guys was like specially like designed to be a war game strategy for them to always keep honing their skill even in their recreational time.
Checks out.
Yeah. That's a very Catacross thing.
So I've got a way that I've been trying to do fading. I'm using some contrast medium to really thin out the color I'm using, and then let's see how good it comes out on camera here. But that's a lot. I don't know if you can see it very well, but it's a lot less bright right there.
Yeah.
And kind of like, and then I can put like another layer or two like over the edges, and it really blended in. I'm really happy how it's coming out.
Okay, so like, if I understand it correctly, you could do like, you start with half and half, and then you maybe start with like 2-to-1 ratio, and then go over the parts that you want a little darker.
I honestly, I just like thinned it out a lot, and what I'm gonna do is just like go over like the whole section I want to have like some color with the first pass, and then just like use the same amount after it's dried and just layer it up.
All right, I gotta. Yeah. Man, I'm still gotta get used to the camera. It's exactly opposite what I expect.
I think I need to pay more attention to the camera because I have like no idea if I'm like really in focus or if like they can see the models very well.
I can see yours better than mine, I assure you.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Well, this is like immediate fun though. Like, I'm so glad we did this.
Yeah, agree. I was like, how can I be useful on this stream?
Yeah.
Got it. Let's do painting stream.
Why'd you gotta run away from me, Bill?
Oh, I'm sorry. Man.
You had to.
Yeah.
Oh, God. I got brass on it. No. Alright, I'm gonna have to go over that again.
So what I've seen people do is I guess it's a little different for your setup because you kind of already have a frame, but for me, I probably should like put like a framing square or something around to like show myself where the edges are. Oh, stream dead, or is that my internet?
I think the stream's still up.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
It was just loading. It was buffering for me there.
Oh, okay. I understand. Yeah, I think maybe I'll get a camera that can zoom soon. Because
You know what's funny? Yeah, I was at Best Buy like looking at stuff. Oh my god, the prices are insane.
Yeah, I bet,
But
man.
if you really want to like do this, like it's totally worth it because you can get some really nice stuff.
But I spent like so much like on the laptop and like the camera for that room.
Yeah.
When I'm getting the games going, but like it looks so dang good right now.
Oh yeah.
But like, yeah. God, why does everything cost money?
You know, I don't know, man. This was probably sent forever ago, but yeah, we technically are all skeletons.
Oh, on the inside? Yeah.
Yeah. So you're already a skeleton.
Actually, did you look at the War Scrolls for Cursed City?
I only looked at the one that you sent me.
Okay, because they don't have rules for like corpse rat or the bat swarms. Weirdly enough.
Oh, that's weird.
And
so it's just like not changing, maybe.
So the weird thing is that there's skeletons and zombie War Scrolls there, and they're exactly the same as the current ones.
Oh, that is weird.
So like, I wonder if like they're gonna stay exactly the same for the Soulblight book. But the weird thing too is and I really like this is like all the 5 of the heroes and the Varg Skier, you have to take them together, and they're collectively 690 points.
What?
And so like,
That's interesting.
it's all your hero slots on just one.
Wow.
So it's like if you want to play Ulfenkarn, you're playing the whole thing. But I think some of them are like really good heroes, and some of them are like okay. But like I don't think any one are particularly bad.
I mean, it might be worth trying.
Oh, I'm definitely gonna try it one day, but. And like that's the thing about this game is like anything is definitely playable. Like I don't think it's gonna be a tournament list, but like I think you can play it and have a lot of fun. Like playing the Ulfenkarn game. Because Gorslav is
It looked pretty fun.
Gorslav's ridiculously good actually, I think. But yeah, I think it's 680 for so there's like 5 bosses, and one of them is a group of 3, and then the Varg Skier. So that's 8 models that are hero ranked. So like it's actually like
That's not bad.
Yeah.
I guess the only downside is you don't get your big heroes, right?
Yeah, unless you like I mean you still have like 3/4 of your army left. A little less.
Well, you said it was 6 heroes, right? So
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind. You're absolutely right.
I was just going off of what you said. I wouldn't have even thought of that.
Mhm. But yeah, I think yeah, they're pretty great. Some of them are. Like I think Radiker's thing was like what was it? The 18-inch bubble of +1 attacks on the charge.
That doesn't suck, I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
You just gotta find something, like, kind of beefy to use it on.
Yeah. Halgrim's weird rule is weird. I don't know if it's good. It might be. But you pick up to 3 skeleton units, and when they run an auto 4.
They run an auto 4.
So like instead of rolling a d6.
Yeah. I was just, like, thinking about that, because that's, like, a kind of odd number.
Yeah. And like they still run, so they can't like charge later, but it really gets them up there.
I mean, it's just straight better than average, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you can plan around that, so I think that's actually like.
And you pick 3. So like that's.
Yeah, so I mean it's even better that you get to pick 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I think Gorslav's command ability is he brings back a unit of zombies to half their size. And they might just be adjacent.
Does he have to be on the field still, or does he like bring back a dead unit to half size?
He brings back a slain unit to half size.
Oh, interesting.
Which if they got rid of the mass resurrection rule that's in the Legions in Nagash, is very good.
Yeah.
But if they didn't, I think it says that they resurrect next to him, too.
So it's like.
There's actually even use in that still.
Oh, because it has to be the general for legions, right?
It has to be the generals and it has to be a tombstone.
Oh, it has to be both. Oh, right.
Yeah.
Right.
But I think like with Gorslav, it's just he's the tombstone.
That actually is really cool.
Yeah. And then like the zombies have the extra good lookout sir for him. They just eat it on a 4-up. So yeah, he's good.
So I'm really curious how this model's going to turn out, because I feel like my fingers are just getting like covered in this paint. Because so like this wolf in particular is for the corn champion here.
Oh, okay.
But I'm painting him separately, so like he doesn't have a base for me to hold on to. So I'm just like kind of trying to like grab like the feet or the tail or whatever to paint him, trying not to make a mess. It's a little difficult.
The fish dog is what the hell are they called?
Flesh hounds?
Yeah, flesh hounds. Yep. There's somebody asked in the chat. I don't know how long ago. I'm sorry. But yeah, so what they are is they eat magic because Korn doesn't like magic and he stops it. And they're also if I'm correct, yeah. So like they're like kind of a bodyguard and a reward for good service, but if you ever start to fail a Korn, they turn on you, eat you, and then they go back to the realm of chaos. So it's like a double-edged sword.
Brutal.
Yeah.
I really honestly need to. I'm debating actually. You know the flesh hounds that I got to like kit bash with.
Yeah.
I'm kind of tempted to not kit bash with them now, because this guy, Karanak, if he's within 8 inches of his quarry, you can just summon a pack of them, and he's like 140 points, and the flesh hounds are 100 points. So it's just like, what value?
God, I love those rules.
Yeah. Well, it's a little dangerous, like, to get next to a quarry, right? Like, your opponent can kind of play around that, but if you get it off, like, it's really good. And his attacks he's no slouch for attacks either. And he's got if he has the collar, right?
Yeah.
And if he dispels, you take, I think it's D3 mortal wounds if he successfully denies your spell.
Right. And did we determine that he does as much damage as Archon the Black in combat?
I think so.
Which Archon the Black is not a combat hero, but he's a 360 point hero.
Yeah.
Compared to the Karanak's 140.
Wee bit difference on that scale.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's really squishy, but you know.
Yeah.
He's fast, so it makes up for it.
Well, the thing about him too is like, there's definitely a hero that like is very vulnerable to him in everyone's army, and he's a thing that like has to be answered.
Yep.
So like that is just good enough alone. I just love those kind of things. It's like, this is your problem, deal with it. Well, I advanced the board.
Like, I kind of like running him and, like, the Skull Gorger Skulls.
Oh yeah.
Skull Gorger Skulls, that's how it's called. Is it?
The Hex
Yeah.
Gorger?
Hex Gorger Skulls, that's fun.
Yeah.
The skull does not gorge itself on more skulls. Although that's, like, metal as hell.
Cannibal Skull?
Yeah.
Nice.
I mean, I think that's just a cannibal, right?
Yeah.
Because technically, well, I guess it doesn't have to be if it's not a human skull.
What orange are you using as the base, Bill?
What was that? Oh, Gryphound?
Gryphound armor?
You said the orange, right?
Yeah.
This guy, Gryphound orange.
Okay. There you go, LFG.
You know, it's funny how I was like, oh yeah, I was looking at stream or chat all the time, and you were like, I need to get better at that, and I'm just ignoring chat entirely.
Yeah. Oops. God, it's so hard to like.
Yes, it is.
You think like painting is a great multitasking job, but like it's. I guarantee you, you're like, I'm gonna paint and watch TV. You registered none of that TV show.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what happens to me.
Yeah.
Like, Sheila's somehow able to, like, play games and, like, and watch something and actually absorb into the show, and I'm like, I have no idea how you do that.
Yeah, like I hang out on a Discord with some pals sometimes, and most of the time when I'm playing games, I can do both, but like when I'm painting, it's just I check the fuck out. I'm like, man, I haven't said anything in a half hour. Like an hour even sometimes. But yeah. But yeah. Oh man, that's great.
Yeah.
What's the plan for like the neck frill part of him?
So the neck frill, I dry brushed on some Xandri dust,
Mm-hmm.
and then layered with a shtabu bone and screaming skull on there. So I'll probably just keep doing the same.
All right, cool.
Yeah, my idea for these guys is they're more like desert themes, so they kind of have like more desert bone colors to them than traditional corn guys would.
I like it. I like desert themed things. I tried to do like a desert base for like my daughter's a king, and I just don't like the way it came out with them in particular.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Because like they're pale.
I'm not like super in love with these.
Mm-hmm.
These desert bases. I feel like I need to do a little bit more because like that transition isn't very good between like the sand color there and like the cracked earth that I have over here.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't come out quite how I wanted to, but it's not too bad.
I think desert's like deceptively a little bit harder because I actually have like gravel that I painted, or I glued onto a base and then painted over. I'm having trouble getting the color exactly right too.
Yeah.
But like, I like desert themed stuff a lot.
Yeah, same. It's just, there's something about it. What color do I want to do now?
Man, I should have done my Bone Reaper's Egyptian. That would have been cool.
Oh, that would have been really cool.
I do like them the way they are.
That being said, I like how yours came out.
Yeah.
A lot too, but that would have been neat.
I remember when like that first faction was first spoiled, people at the store were talking about it. It's like, yeah, I'm gonna make a crematorian army and a mortis praetorian army. I'm like, I didn't even think about like buying the same army twice and like painting it different. Like that seems incredible that people would do that.
That's a lot of money right there.
Yeah. I guess the employee discount's pretty nice, right?
Yeah, that's true. It must be.
Mm.
And yeah, audiobooks are. I can kind of do audiobooks when painting. that's like a good thing to just kind of like zone out with.
I've been meaning to like start getting into audiobooks. Like I just want to get every like Warhammer book and just binge it. Like I want to know everything about the Soul Wars.
Yeah, yeah. I've done a couple of them, but
Mhm.
but not as much as I'd like. Like I swear I've been listening to this Ideneth book for like a year now.
Yeah, I
And
can
I'll like
believe
go
that.
back to it on occasion. It's not that it's not good, and it is, and I want to know how it finishes. But like, well, I mean, the Stormlight Archive 4 came out, and that sucked a lot of my time for listening to audiobooks.
Mhm. Oh, sorry. Sorry.
What did you do?
I was painting like down right here in front of me, and I realized that the camera could see exactly nothing of what I was doing. Yeah.
I'm holding my model at the weirdest angle I think I've ever held it at
Yeah.
for trying to paint.
I can't wait till like I do this enough and like it's just normal, and then when I'm
Yep.
painting ever without the camera.
Yeah, and then that'll just feel weird.
Mhm.
Like, wait, where's my camera?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to do a painting binge real soon again because I want to do Cursed City on this channel,
Ooh, yeah.
and I gotta get those done. There's a lot to do.
Maybe we can do that next week.
Yeah. I'm probably going to be working on it a lot before then too, but yeah, I would like to do that.
Probably something. I mean, if you finish the entirety of Cursed City
In 2
in
hours.
a weekend, that would be very impressive.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, when I did that rush for OCR Bone Reapers for mini wargaming,
Oh my god, yeah.
it killed me. I'm never doing that again.
That was a bit much for sure.
Yeah. So Archon was 360 points. So I did 1,500 points of Bone Reapers in 5 days. I think it was. Yeah.
So Cody, you thought I was the one that was painting the buildings over there?
Yeah. He might have. He just said he mixed up who was who.
Yeah.
Oh man. My Discord's doing that thing again where I'm getting like 14 messages and I have no idea what channel they're coming from.
Oh, you too?
Yeah.
Maybe it's a joint channel because mine was just exploding.
It's probably Monocrypt.
Oh, probably that would check out.
It's a very active channel, which I'm happy.
We need to get Chris in here.
Yeah. There we go. I guess I gotta do something for the roses.
Oh, that's actually not so bad with the close up there.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Arr.
Yeah. This was a way better idea than spending like $700 on camera.
Yeah. I agree. I'm glad that worked out.
Yeah. Oh yeah, me too. I mean, hopefully the battery keeps lasting. I'll have to figure out how to plug it in, but it should be okay.
Yeah, that's an easier solution to find. Oh, actually, there's a Volupus pink. Remember that was like all Vinny's trees?
Oh yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing with that?
I'm doing the roses.
Oh, the roses, yeah.
Like that's all over the side of the garden of more.
Oh, I like that. I like that idea a lot. Just have like this bright patch of color amongst the ruins. Well, I guess they're not really ruins, but you get the idea.
Mm-hmm. Man, I feel like every time a chat happens, it's just be mean to Cody time, and I don't know if I'm here for that. They're like, bro, the lights up. Who's on who? He's like, oh, I didn't know. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It's okay, Cody. I still respect you as a human being. He's like, thanks. I didn't realize that was in question. Hey, look at that. Like, that pink.
Look at that pink.
Mm-hmm. It's like a deep red, really.
Yeah. You could probably really light it up if you like paint white on it first.
Yeah, I was wondering if like the subdued color would look nice on it, like the gray and then this. But I'm sorry, what?
It certainly doesn't look bad.
Yeah.
If you put the white, it would probably, especially if you get like the edges of the roses really bright white, it would probably the contrast will like leave those mostly white, and that probably would have a really nice like pop effect.
I wonder if a white dry brush would do really good too.
Ooh, that might do the same thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be really nice.
Yeah. It's a good set. Garden of what do they call it most recently? Because it just came out in well, not just, but for Warcry.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure what they're calling it these days. Was the Garden of War the fantasy name for it?
That's the Garden of More was the first name. Yeah, that's the fantasy name. And then it was a Sigmarite Mausoleum.
Yep.
And then I just don't know anymore.
So yeah, you want to know when I decided to paint this model?
Today?
On stream.
Yeah?
Less today and more, technically today, yes. It was when I was using it as the test model for showing the thing on stream.
Oh, okay.
We did this, and I was like, you know what? Screw it, I'll just do this guy.
I might as well. Yeah.
Yep.
So, in the chat, they're talking about a game of almost tabling on turn 1.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah. How did that happen?
Yeah, we've had that happen before.
Yeah.
I distinctly remember, I think it might have been my last game of 40K, where you almost tabled my Death Watch. And I was like, you know what? This sucks.
Yeah. I want to play melee armies now. I want to play a game of just melee armies.
You know, it's funny. Well, maybe that'll give me the advantage, and I'll get my Dark Angels from Trevor, and I'll just shoot you off the table. It'll be fun.
Mm-hmm. Oh, you know what we get to do now in 40K is you can just charge a side of a building and be in combat with things on it.
Oh, yeah. Can't you do that in? I think that's an AOS thing. You can do it, right?
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a good rule. I like that rule a lot because you can get the benefits of like being garrisoned in a building, but then also it gives the attacker some way to counterplay it as well.
Yeah. Oh, I still haven't
you actually
played.
have to like garrison for it. Okay.
Yeah, I still haven't played what was it? The Mega Gargant conversion I made.
played it yet?
Yeah, it's so hard to fit like 500 points of ally into a list.
Well, yeah, that checks out. Does it have the restriction that, or does it lift the restriction on ally points for it?
Yeah,
Like Gotrek does?
but it's ordered almost the exact same.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Have you, you sent me a picture of that, right?
Yeah.
Did I see a fully painted picture of that?
Hmm?
I think I did. I can't remember if I saw a fully painted picture of that.
I can go grab them.
You should. That'd be a good thing to show on stream.
Yeah, let me just use the last of this paint on this brush here, you know? And I'll wipe it up.
I love how dry brushing just like all of a sudden all the details just pop and you're like, oh wow, it's done all of a sudden.
Yeah, I'm trying to highlight that on the stream itself.
Yeah, oh no, it's showing.
Very good. I think I'm running out of paint on the brush though. Yeah. Oh god. Oh no. What happened?
Mad about something.
Oh.
With everyone wearing headphones. Holy crap.
Oh. You gotta love the dogs though.
Yeah. If we keep doing this, your stream's gonna need a thin emote.
Oh yeah.
For when everyone can hear them.
Oh, I want to make stickers one day. For like Patreon stuff.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Like
yeah, like if you have like a lot of like emotes that are really popular or something, you could like sell stickers of them too.
Oh yeah. Cause I'd like to do like the Discord for like the Patreon or whatever one day. And then I think what would be really cool too if I could have people like vote on what armies they want to see at given days.
Oh yeah, no, I think that'd be a great idea. I think like chat involvement is like a really good thing.
I want to make like pure absurd ones like Nagash holding air horns and like burr, 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 burr. And like I want to do one that's like Catacross that's like a mariachi band.
That would be so silly.
Yeah, but like that's what I'm here for.
Yeah.
All right, let me go get my Mega Gargant real quick.
Yeah, do. I'll keep chat entertained.
All right. Hold the fort while I'm gone.
Oh God, Alex, I need you. I can't do it. Too much pressure. I don't think you heard me either. So what are you guys painting right now? Anything?
Fear not, I'm here.
Good.
See, it's scary, right?
Right?
Whole new respect for Markiplier.
So much respect for people that can do it and just be like, keep it going.
I'm sure a lot of it is also practice too, but
Oh yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I totally do remember seeing him. Yeah, he came out so goddamn good.
I feel like Mega Gargants are insanely strong, but I don't know for sure. Like
yeah,
I feel like
I don't either. I've like vaguely seen their war scroll. I haven't really taken a good look at them.
Just know the one I have is the death one. What is it called? The Gatebreaker. And it's like has 10 attacks at flat 3 damage each, and that's not even all of them.
Oh my god. Is it like 3 up or something?
I think it's 4 up, 3 up.
Oh, okay.
But it might be -2 also.
Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. 4 up, 3 up though, like you don't actually get as much damage out of that as you think you do.
Right.
Because what's that? Oh god, man. So you miss half, and then you hit 2/3. So you hit 1/3 of the attacks on average?
Yeah.
And how many attacks did you say? 10?
Yeah.
That's what, like, an average of, like, what, 9 damage-ish?
Yeah, that's actually, like, that's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's accounting for, like, the occasional save, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's just, I think as an ally, they're not great, or they're probably fine as an ally, but I just think the allegiance themselves is like when one of them counts as 30 models on an objective, and then
That's
it's
so
like
silly.
35 wounds to knock it off,
Yep.
and it's like all or
Oh,
nothing,
yeah, right.
you know? Like,
So it is all or nothing? Oh,
yeah.
that's, yeah. Did the little guardians count for, like, 10 or 15 or something?
So I think how it works, it's the little ones are 10,
Okay.
and the big ones are 20. However, there's a I forget what they're called for the giants, but like the Flesh Eater Courts, it's Grand Courts, it's Stormhouse for Stormcast.
Yeah, the sub-factions.
Yeah. Oh, okay, subfaction. Yeah, one of them is the little guys count as 15s and the big ones count as 30. And like that's
Yeah,
just the auto take one.
it sounds like it would be, yeah. You'd have to have something real good for that to not be an auto-take.
Yeah. Like granted, they're only like the little guys are 5-up saves.
That's true.
So what is it? They're 12 wounds, 5-up saves, 180 points each. They're kind of close to your Cygors actually.
Yeah, that's actually very close.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Trevor, I could teach you how to make that for your D&D games, but you're not gonna like the price tag on it. For the zombie dragon. Oh.
Yeah, sorry, I was on mute there for a second.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah, definitely won't like the price tag on that guy.
Yeah, it's Archeon the Ever-Chosen and Vampire Lord on Zombie Dragon were the parts I used, and I did a kit bash from that.
I should go grab mine for people that haven't seen it.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
So what's everyone working on right now? Are they hobbying too? They just hanging out? Man. I playing Apex. Nice. Stormwolf gunship and painting the Cavalry. Awesome. Oh, like the Cavalry is like the Wolf Riders, right? I love those things.
So for anyone that doesn't know what that model's base is, it's this guy.
Yeah. Oh man.
That's freaking gigantic. Like I have to like pull my camera up like twice as high just to like barely get him on the
To fit him, yeah.
the picture. Yeah.
Oh man. He's a cool dude.
Oh, I love that model so much. He's got his own special spot on my shelves.
Yeah. He's like the centerpiece.
Oh, yeah,
That and that
sure.
dragon too.
Oh yeah, the dragon too, yeah.
Yeah.
You know what's funny is I could actually run Archaon in Khorne, even though he's a wizard. Weird, but whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And so I could run him, a Bloodthirster, Scarbrand, and like a few other things all on the same list. It would be so silly.
Yeah. I don't know if that's good. It might be.
I don't know if it's good either, but man, it would be funny.
Yeah, I would like that.
Oh yeah, there was nothing about that statement that was supposed to be like serious or competitive. It's just, I mean, maybe it is. I don't know, but it sure would be fun to run just all three of those gigantic guys all at the same time.
I think the Karajan Overlords being a big thing in the meta really kills the dream for big model armies.
They just like do a number to them instantly.
Yeah.
But you know what?
Actually,
If I go to a tournament, like the chances of me seeing like a KO army is probably like I might see one, you know,
yeah.
and like maybe.
Eric's been working on the ironclads. That's the big ones, right?
Yeah, yes.
Whatever the
No, not.
400-point ones are, I think it's yeah. I don't know for sure, but
I
he's
think it's
been
ironclad. It sounds right.
yeah. And he's been having a trouble like it balancing on the stand it comes with.
Oh, that's a real problem. No question.
Yeah. Oh, I should have asked you how you dealt with that.
I didn't. It wobbles.
Yeah. So what he did is he's taken the trees from like the Awakened Wildwood kits
Oh yeah.
and he's putting them on the base. And he has like pegs in the hull and in the trees to like balance on the tree too.
You know what? I really like that idea.
Yeah. And he put it so it's take apartable so he can store it easier too.
Oh, that's sweet.
Yeah, it's
You don't have to have just like an absolutely gigantic place put away for just him.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have a feeling though if I ever did those guys, that would be a home army, you know?
A home army?
Like
yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, yeah.
when you come play at my house.
And nowhere else.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep. Oh, I didn't show it, but I'm using aggressor shade just to shade this guy up now. I'm almost at the step where it's like, okay, now I sit and wait for about a half hour.
Yeah, while it dries.
Yeah.
You know those
Maybe
books
I'll grab,
that teach? Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say maybe I'll grab like a Slaves of Darkness model or something.
Yeah, just.
Start throwing some paint on that too. I'll try some.
Man, I would love to have music going in the background here, but like, I'm so afraid of playing not like public domain music accidentally because now that's a felony.
It's a felony?
Yeah, that's like a new law like within this year.
That sounds like it's going way too far.
It sure
Like,
is.
they should probably be loosening those restrictions, not making them worse. I don't know. Personal opinion.
Yeah. That's all I'm gonna say about it, but I don't like it. But yeah, I should try to get a public domain playlist going.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Because
Just have
I like sound so much.
Right now, all you get is my voice. Sorry, Alex.
That's okay. I'll figure it out. I'll deal with it. I'm liking the brass a lot on these.
Yeah. That's a good color for that.
Yeah, these have been one of those models that. When did we start AOS? Because actually, I think I had these for when we were playing 40K and not AOS too. And I just didn't know what to paint these, so like, and then you get like analysis paralysis on them, and you just put them in the shelf.
There's a reason my Luminos don't have any paint on them.
Lumineths are tricky to me.
Yeah.
Because I've seen like some.
I tried one model and see if I have them in easy reach. Yeah, I do. So like, I started painting them up, and like I designed a totally different color scheme than this, but the armor right there, that is the biggest pain in the butt to paint. Those little tiny lines.
Mm-hmm.
They're so tiny, it's ridiculous.
Wow. Yeah.
Because like I feel like when you like see like models online or on like a stream or something, you're like, oh, I could do that. That's not so bad. And then you get it, and it's just like half the size that you imagine it's going to be. And you're like, how did they think that? I don't know.
You know who was half the size I thought he was gonna be? Is Severith, Lord of the Winds, or whatever.
Oh, is he really tiny? I actually didn't. I haven't seen him in person.
I think he's a 50 millimeter.
Oh my god, seriously?
Yeah.
That's way small.
It might be 60. But that's like the same size as a Necropolis Stalker.
Yeah.
Like, I thought he was going to be like Spirit of the Mountain big.
know if he'd be that big, but I was expecting close. You know?
Yeah.
That's
I
cool.
kind of like that for them, though, to be honest.
Yeah, it makes it more affordable too.
Yeah.
So I was surprised at the price tag.
Oh my, have you seen their rules?
No, you know what? I think they're the only ones I didn't look at because I was reading through in the techless book, but I didn't read them.
So the main takeaway about them is they move 24 inches. And when they shoot,
Wait,
they can
what?
move another 12.
You said 24 inches?
Yeah.
Hello? What's their range?
For their bows?
Yeah.
I think it's 18.
Okay. Oh, that's really weird. They can move how far they can shoot in a round.
Yeah, but then after they shoot, they move an additional 12.
I'm just imagining them flying along, they shoot an arrow, and then they pass it in midair.
Yep. That's exactly how it goes.
Don't question the physics too much there.
He'll go insane. But yeah, it's just and then there's that Lumineth spell that like you pick a model and it doubles its movement. And so like it moves 48, shoots, and then moves 24.
That is so silly.
Like I think there's diminishing returns on the value of how fast you can move.
Oh, yeah. I feel like the 24 might already be like more than enough. But,
Yeah.
I mean, you can literally like hit and run anything at that point.
Yeah. Like I don't know if that's ridiculous or probably fine.
Yeah, I feel like there definitely is diminishing returns eventually, because like if you don't have anything good to do with the movement, like like who cares, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you know what contrast color I hadn't used a lot, but I'm using a little bit for these guys?
Tell me.
It's Agrat Dunes.
Agrax
Remember those
Doom.
dunes?
I've never used that
it's like
one.
more of a sandy color.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's got a lot of yellow in it, and it's actually like really good for like almost like darker shaded like bone.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, comes out pretty good for that. Like here's the choreograph. Like you can kind of see it in the in here.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, and for the mouth there, like the bottom of it, the darker area is that, as opposed to like the skeleton horde that's above it.
Isn't it kind of greeny too? Is that just my eyes playing tricks?
Maybe I'm not. It might be.
Like especially
I
the
think
inside
more
of that
like
claw,
it
it looks kind of
brownish
green.
yellow is more like what I think of it as.
Mm.
But maybe there's a hint of green in there. You
Yeah.
might be totally spot on.
It's looking wild, Bill. Oh man, I love those things, the Korgoraths.
Oh yeah. I don't think they're very good.
Yeah.
I want to say they are, but in good conscience, I don't think I can. But like, I'm gonna run them like every time anyway, because forget it, they're awesome.
I think they're one of those things. Oh, sorry about that with the chat, but they're one of those models that when the game was new and they had like the same stat line now as they did then, they were like extremely killy.
Yeah.
But then
and
the
now
game
they're
just
like
yeah.
not quite as good.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
What are they in the lore? Do you know?
Yes, I read the entry. So they're wild beasts that are like the most savage of wild beasts that Korn can find, and he twists and manipulates them until they become gigantic monstrosities like this. And basically, if you look at the top there, they're actually just full of skulls.
Mm-hmm.
Because they absorb, they basically kill stuff, and then they just eat the skulls whole. And so they're basically just like totally full of skulls, and that's the only way that they can satiate their pain, is by killing and eating more skulls. and then they'll eventually be satiated once they're full, and then they go back to Corn's realm, and they basically just puke up all the skulls.
And they
the
get
pain
hungry
starts
again?
and then they go again.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah.
That's
It's pretty messed
terrible.
up, but you know, that's, well, chaos.
Yep. Why does chaos be like the way it be?
I know, right? Actually, there was something I wanted to touch on the program a little bit. So.
Sounds like me with Taco Bell, the winter. Titan says. Man, that's ridiculous. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, I read that story. It was immediately like, Shield, you have to read this. This is the most messed up thing I've read in a while.
Yeah. Except for I feel like with Taco Bell, it's the opposite. You're like, man, I have good memories of Taco Bell, and then you eat it, and you're like, oh my god, this is just pain. I have to eject this from me. And then you throw it up, and you're like, man, I miss Taco Bell. That Taco Bell was good. It wasn't. It was never good. You've tricked yourself.
I think you're totally right.
Yeah. Well, there goes my Taco Bell sponsorship.
Yeah, I think that one's sailed. It'd be
Yeah.
funny if you had a bunch of Taco Bell commercials when you're partnering and stuff.
Oh yeah, that would be.
That would be really funny. And then it just like cuts away from the commercials, and you're just like, Taco Bell is pain.
Yeah. Man, I hope I do get ad reads one day because has John ever told you the commercial he wants to make?
No, what's that?
It's just he wants to get like a really angry guy just staring at you for 30 seconds. And that's it. And then after the 30 seconds it just says the product's name. And like if I ever get to the point where people want me to do ads for them, I just want to be like, "John, here's your chance."
That'd be great.
Oh yeah. I think you would take it. That opportunity.
What, to do that? To just
Yeah.
stare at a camera for 30 seconds really angry looking?
Yeah. Like, John, you can make that commercial of your dreams.
I don't know if I could stare at a camera for 30 full seconds and just, you know, with an angry face on.
Yeah, I'm sure it's a lot harder than it sounds.
Man, I'm so glad that I like tried out this blending technique because I'm loving it.
Yeah. I like Bill's guy. Great colors. Thanks, Jay Belanger. I wonder who that could be.
I'm embarrassed now
Why?
because I actually don't know.
Oh, no! Well, I'll never tell.
I apologize, Jay Belanger. I appreciate it.
Bro, you could have just been like, yeah, totally. We appreciate the honesty. That's okay. This is nice, though.
Yeah, this is.
I hope everyone else is enjoying this as much as we are.
I think when people like say, you know, like what, like hobby streams are just really chill. I feel like this is like exactly what they mean.
Yeah.
Just like shooting the shit and painting models.
Well, thank you, Winter Titan. Oh, man. Yeah. I don't know. There's like a lot of people I like watching stream too. And they're just like, I don't think I could do these things without this stream again. Like play video games is one thing. It's like I think it's so much more fun with the stream than without it. That it's hard to play the game without the stream.
Do you stream like other things? Or are you just talking like the like playing AOS and or Warhammer in general? I guess.
I was just talking about like other streamers and what they've said about it.
Oh, I see.
Like I was watching Critical and he's like, I don't play video games anymore other than on stream.
That's crazy.
Yeah, and I feel that with Warhammer too. Like I'll definitely play it without the stream, but I think at this point I'd prefer it.
Yeah.
Especially that overlay's done. I can't wait to show everyone that.
Oh, I know. That overlay's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Surprise for next time.
Yeah. You're all gonna have to wait your turn.
For what? Like.
For the stream, I guess. Or the overlay. But yeah. Yeah, if people ever want to be a guest on the show. Oh.
Well, I'll be there when I can be.
Yeah, I would love that. I'd like more. I want to focus a lot more on AOS, but a lot of people I know are just like pure 40k, and that's totally fine too. But just like I love 40k, but like AOS is like my passion. You know?
Yeah. No, I get it. Like I'd probably play 40k again. Well, I'd probably honestly play it with Corn Demons at this point, but yeah.
So I got to tell you something about 40k. Now is remember when we were playing 7th and then 8th came out and then we played it and we're like, how the hell did we tolerate 7th?
Is it the same way?
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah. So like they changed the terrain rules a lot, so it's like a lot harder to like shoot across the table now.
That's awesome.
So like if a building's like 5 inches tall, like no matter what, you just can't shoot through it unless the thing you're shooting at is Titanic, for example.
Oh, that's the rule that they needed all along.
Yeah, and just
why didn't anyone think of that?
Yeah, and then like you can't shoot through a building unless you're touching the edge of it, and at that case they can shoot back at you too. So there's never situations where you're like completely covered. You know what I mean?
That's kind of cool.
Yeah. Oh, it's honestly great. And just like the way the secondaries play, you have to like try to fight for the middle of the board control. Mm-hmm. So the game's actually like very mid-rangey. Board control. Yeah, you do. Oh, you know what's also apparently like one of the best units in the game right now is Deathwing Terminators.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
How about that?
So I think they have a thing called transhuman.
You got 'em. Go kick people's butt.
Yeah. So I think they have a thing called transhuman physiology, which means they can only ever be wounded on a 4, 5, or 6. So even if like it could normally wound on a 3, it's just a 4 again.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah. And like they have an additional wound now, and I think they just ruin everything.
Oh, do they have free filing? Because that's what they really needed.
Yeah.
Oh, that's amazing.
And like I don't really know the strats for them. There's a guy on the Monocrypt Discord that's really big into them, so I could pick his brain about that if you were ever curious. But yeah, apparently like the Deathwings are like you gotta take them. They're just so good.
Oh, they were always my favorite models, but they were never like the models to take.
Yep.
So it's good that they're finally getting their time in the sun.
Yeah, I knew that you'd be very thrilled to hear that about them.
Yeah.
But yeah. Yeah, Winter Titan, you said you were thinking about starting AOS. If you ever want to play a game here, borrow an army, and learn it first, you're more than welcome.
You should definitely do that.
Yeah.
And we can play.
So, like, the way I like to describe the difference between the games is, AOS is way more of a beer and pretzel game. Where it's like, I want to throw dice around, have fun, and just not think too hard. And, like, 40k is like the calculating game. and like the min-max boarding on your list and stuff. They fill different itches, I think, which is good.
Yeah,
Not to say there's no
AOS,
strategy in AOS, but
yeah,
I don't know
with
about
AOS,
you.
it's like it's not like you're like being like, oh, I want to take like one plasma gun with this group and like a melty gun and how I'm
Yeah.
gonna max this squad out. It's just like no, you just take the unit. They just
Mm-hmm.
have the weapons they have and use them. And
Yeah.
and honestly, I do like that aspect a lot, like not having to worry about because it means you have to like worry about WYSIWYG a little less too.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's just like, oh no, the unit just, they just have what they have. There you go. And,
Yeah.
and if like they have two different weapon options, it's like so much easier to just be like, well, they're using this weapon option. Like for instance, these guys, right? They have two different weapon options.
Mm-hmm.
This one's not painted, unfortunately, but like yeah, okay, this guy's got an axe and a hack blade, and that's one weapon option. This guy has, like the bigger axe, which is the other option. But like, if you don't play this army, you're not gonna know, and I'll just tell you what they do, and it'll be fine.
Yep.
There's a lot of variety, I feel like, in the weapons too, that way.
Yeah. Especially for like heroes and kit bashing and stuff too. It's like this is just their profile, and you're like, if you want to have an axe, make them have an axe. I think the games are both very good, but like, I think they know that they can't really like compete to like be exactly the same, you know. So like, I think they just gotta know to scratch different itches for different people.
Yep.
And I think that's great that they did that. Oh, welcome Farty McCrab Legs to the chat.
Yeah. Oh, and also Winter Titan. So I have Stormcast and Cardinal Overlords, and Alex has Nighthawk. So yeah, whatever you want to try.
Yeah.
We got you covered.
Oh, absolutely.
Well, I don't have, to be fair, I don't have as much Cardinal Overlords as Stormcast.
Bill is
Stormcast,
drowning in Stormcast, and they're fun.
I am drowning in Stormcast.
I have a lot of Nighthawk. Nighthawk are a little tricky though because they're one of those armies that don't win on like a one-on-one fight with a lot of other armies, but they move so fast. They can teleport around. So like, you really got to know where to pick your fights. You know how to force. You got to learn how to force your opponents to pick bad fights. They're good. They're powerful, but also Nighthawk have this really cool rule where if you charge somebody and you get a natural 10 or higher, you immediately fight.
Oh my god, that thing's the bane of my existence.
Yeah, I don't want to hear it with your Oh, what the hell? The Hammer of Sigmar. Like I come back on a 5-up. Yeah.
Yes, we don't talk about these things.
Oh god, actually, one of my buddies on the Monocrypt Discord is starting a Stormcast. And
Yeah.
he's like, "Oh, that rule is so cool." And I'm like, it is, but it's hurt me, and I want you to know this." Yeah.
Yes, I will never deny that rule has hurt you.
Yeah.
So bad. What did I get it 4 times in a row?
I think 5. Yeah.
It might be.
And then I'm like, you know what? I'm bringing the gash, and like the point where he was like broken.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, all right, you won. You don't have to do this anymore, right? Yeah.
Did you win that game? I thought you won that game.
I did, but it was pretty close.
Yeah, it was.
Because I remember the Grimghast Reapers murdered your Sequitors.
Oh, yeah.
Like, so hard, and then you brought them back, and then you charged Nagash. And then that was like a close fight.
Yeah, it like ended up being close. It was like a total blowout, and then it ended up being kind of close.
Yeah.
At the end. Or actually very close, I think. So I'm actually hearing a little bit of myself right now.
Oh, okay.
What's going on there?
Let me turn down your volume a little bit. My mic on Discord changes sometimes, so.
Oh, yeah, no, I get it. I didn't hear myself there, so that's
Mm-hmm.
good.
Let's see, I def pick an army based on how cool they look. Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah, yeah, there's no other way to do it. 'Cause
Honestly,
if you don't know how they look right, you're not going to want to paint them.
that and then there's people who chase the meta for sure, and like there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But what happens is their army gets weaker in the meta, and then they're like, I hate having these, you know.
Yeah,
But like,
and then you got to buy a new one.
I can attest to that. I played Necrons all through 8th when they were the worst army in the game. And I still had a blast with them. You know?
Oh, I have a ridiculous stream delay right now.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, I had to like reload it, and then it, like, because it was like totally frozen on me. But then I think it reloaded where it was, so it's like 20 seconds or something. So
Interesting.
I went over to see what I was currently painting, and it was like the model was still sitting at the table.
Is the stream looking okay for everyone else? Is there issues going on? We'll hear back from them in a minute.
Yeah. You know what's funny is I started out really liking Stormgate. Well, I started out with Deepkin, which are awesome, but just don't question how many armies I'm saying I have, by the way. It's too big.
What's wrong?
But they're all awesome, so. I was just saying, don't question how many armies I'm commenting that I own.
Yeah.
But,
It was actually so funny because I remember you were like kind of resistant to getting the Stormcast because you're like, these are like the Marines I have, and I just want to try something new. And then Soul Wars came out, and then you're like, all right, I'll try them. And you're like, oh yeah, and then you just played like 18 games in a row with them.
yes, I did.
Yeah. And then
They are really great.
found your love for us, Slaves to Darkness.
Oh my god, they're so much fun.
Yeah.
I love the Ravagers too. It's like it's totally not the subfaction to play, I feel like, but you know, who cares?
Apparently, idolaters are like ridiculous right now.
Oh, are they? Oh, that's actually awesome because I love my Warframe models.
Is it that? Is it idolaters? I don't know.
That's one of the two.
But yeah, they got the FAQ to be a mark unit now. As an idolater.
Yep. Oh man, I feel like you just run like a whole pile of iron golems and just like say I go nowhere now. Sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, because then you could run a shrine of Nurgle with them, and then you could. Oh my god, you could give them what 3 upper rolling save, like you do with the warriors.
Yeah.
Oh, that'd be silly. And they're like 70 points.
I'm getting comments about this being like Bob Ross, and that means the world to me. I guess that's kind of what this is, right? It's like, let's just paint. I'm not teaching anyone yet, but maybe one day. Oh, painting.
I'm showing the colors I'm using, but that's about it.
Yeah. Painting is one of those things where I'm like, I don't try super hard to be like amazing at it, because it's just my unwind thing. And I know like as soon as I try to be like better than everyone else about it, that like that's when it's gonna stop being fun to me.
Yeah.
But it's just like I'm just gonna color, you know?
Yeah. I like learning like new techniques and stuff, and like that's how I have fun with it. So.
Yeah.
I've gotten better at. I figured out recently how to like take better care of my brushes and stuff.
Oh yeah.
I used to just like pound through brushes, but what I've been doing is like really rinsing them off like a few times while using them.
Oh, okay.
And, like really trying to not get the paint on the. Let's see, my friend, yeah, on the very base. Because I feel like once you get the paint there, it just kind of gunks up the works.
Mm-hmm.
And then it forever like separates the bristles, and then you'll never get a fine tip again.
Right, because I go through brushes like, whoa.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, that's good to know.
This brush has actually lasted me like way longer than most of my brushes do.
Because I have like the brush cleaner stuff too, and that works to an extent.
Yeah. But once it gets like a little too much, gunk on it, it's like, well, it helps, and it helps a lot, but...
Well, Winter Titan, have a good night. Thanks for joining.
Yeah,
It's good to talk to you again.
Yo, man.
If I understand correctly, you get up very early too, so there's that.
He does, I know.
Yeah. Yeah. Before you leave, make sure you follow.
Man, I can't wait for the time where it's like, you know, it's like, before you leave, let me tell you about my friend, Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime. Yeah. I mean, I think the first thing is Raycon, because that's what every channel does now, right?
What is it?
Raycon headphones. Raycon wireless earbuds.
Oh, I don't know that one.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I actually don't think I've ever seen that.
Oh, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, am I out of touch? I'm watching too many chess streams.
Oh, that would do it. Oh, man. Have you seen Critical's been playing chess, too?
No.
Oh, man. I don't know if you know him. He's one of my favorites. He's like, I think they call him like any vloggers or any streamers. And he just does whatever the hell he wants. Like, he recently just bought a warehouse. And, like, he made, like, a mini golf course in it. And then they played mini golf in it.
Oh,
and
that's
just
so silly.
stuff like that, yeah.
Did they, like, stream it live or something?
I think they did. And then I think they did a YouTube video later of it.
Yeah.
Also. But, yeah.
That's a lot of work. Mini golf courses aren't exactly, like, trivial to set up.
No. Like, it's just the best way to describe him. He's like, he gets ideas, and he's like, all right, I'm just gonna do it no matter what it takes. And then he does it.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah. He's just funny, too.
Not so bad.
Yeah, look at him.
I was also curious how far I get on one stream.
Yeah, was that start to finish?
I mean, except for, like, the orange that I already got on it, yeah.
Wow, right on.
Which, I mean, the orange takes, like, no time at all. It's just, like, super heavy coat, just big brush.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's pretty good. What do you think we were going till? To like 9 or 9:30ish?
Yeah, I was figuring it wouldn't get too much more than that.
Yeah. Let's call it at 9.
Yeah, that's good. That's a good first take at it.
Yeah, a couple hours.
We could figure out the marathon 12, 24-hour streams later.
Yeah. Oh man. I just love the I'll keep streaming as long as you keep donating, and then like people are just, I forget the guy's name, Ludwig, but like I think he got caught in like a month long one of those.
A month-long stream?
Yeah.
I mean, he obviously had to sleep during the stream. But...
Yeah, and just people would watch him sleep as he streamed, and then the goal was trying to make it a bigger number when he woke up than when he went to bed initially.
Oh, what, for like how much longer it was going to be?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
And it's just basically like this man held hostage by everyone in the world.
What was that?
It's basically like a man being held hostage by everyone in the world.
Yeah. Right? I mean, for him, shoot, though, like, you're making money. So, like, okay.
Yeah, I think he made like 36 grand off of that.
Oh.
Or no, 360 grand, that's what it was.
Oh, that's 10 times what I thought was already good.
Yeah.
Alright, yeah. Hang on, let's go.
Doggy. What's going on, Bill?
Sorry about that.
That's okay.
It was a conversation about dog walking.
What would you use for a shade with bronze?
I think it depends on what I'm going for. Like if you want like a darker, more solid color, I usually do an Agarax Air shade, and if you want a more like a slightly more vibrant one, you can go like regular flesh shade or something like that.
I do flesh shade on gold a lot, and I really like it.
Yeah. That's kind of right now. That one.
Mm-hmm.
Bronze is a little different though. Well, if are you gonna do any of the what's the blue again?
Oh, the Neolock Oxide?
Yeah.
I might try that, yeah.
But if you're going with that, I'd probably just do Agarax Air shade.
Okay, that makes sense. I should have started with this one and tried that at the end of the... Yeah, whatever. Yeah. I like terrain because, like, you don't want it to pop too much anyway.
That's true, yeah.
Yeah, you kind of want it to, play a second player role.
Yeah. Well, third player, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, the third army, right?
Yep. I debated doing like some edge highlights. Like I didn't do them on this guy either.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might on the wings here.
Oh, that would look great.
Light brown.
Yeah.
I think I'll put that.
Maybe even a red could be cool too. I don't know. Yeah, I had a great time hanging out with all of you tonight. This might be a fun little Monday thing. Not sure when the next game was gonna be, but I think tomorrow I'm gonna harass a lot of people, ask them to help. I know I have games lined up for next weekend and the weekend after, but this one fell through. Welcome back.
Got some stone I'm trying to put on there. Edge highlighting.
Little edge highlighting.
Like I was thinking of like all of these things that I could get for like cameras and stuff and the camera setup before. Man, I'm so glad I was just like, Sheila was like, what if you just use your phone? And it was just like, oh my god, what a much better idea.
Honestly, phones are like incredibly powerful right now.
Oh yeah, right?
I wasn't about to hang my phone from the ceiling for that room, but like for this, it probably is a great idea.
Yeah, no, honestly, I'd recommend it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the funny thing about chat is Party McCrab like said height, and I'm sure there was something height, and I just don't know which thing it was.
Oh, when you were walking away, I was talking to people about what my plans were for like trying to get actual games going.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I have something lined up for next weekend and the weekend after, but my this weekend's plans fell through, and I'm gonna try to beg the world to play with me and try to get another one in.
Somebody.
Huh?
So I'm sure you can find somebody.
Yeah, I'm sure, but. But that's okay, yeah. Like, my goal is I'm going to try to be on here twice a week.
I feel like one of the big things for growth and stuff is consistent.
Is what?
Consistency.
Yeah. And I feel like if we do this every week, I like Mondays for this, but we'll talk about a day too.
Yeah.
Okay.
There we go. I think that actually came out pretty good.
Yeah, a little dry brush does like so much for your little models. I love them. I love dry brushing.
too. Oh man.
I got my COVID shot today.
Oh, that's so exciting.
Yeah. And then I was talking to one of my buddies, and he's like, "Hey, how's your arm doing?" Mine was like really sore. I'm like, "No, it's fine." And he's like, "Well, I hope it doesn't get sore." And I'm like, "It won't. I'm awesome." And then, holy shit, is my arm very sore right now? Mhm.
Needless bravado, though. You got all of it.
Yeah. Well, I was paraphrasing there, of course, but
Yeah.
it hit me later, I guess. mm. I've been caught red-handed.
You have.
That's okay though. I wasn't hiding it. In fact, that's why I shared it because I thought he would find it funny.
So when did you say it was? You got it yesterday or today?
Today.
Today?
Yep.
You don't have to let me know how you feel tomorrow.
Yeah.
Supposedly the next day can be kind of rough.
Yeah, it's up to 24 hours for symptoms, I guess, to show.
Yeah. Well, hopefully, but I've heard plenty of cases, like including my dad, where it was just like it was nothing. It was totally fine.
Yeah.
Hopefully that's you.
I think it will be. I have a pretty kicking immune system.
Heck yeah.
I need to find a better way to organize my paints. I'm looking for my Dark Reaper, and it's nowhere to be seen. Are you my Dark Reaper? No, you're my Cantor Blue.
I have this great little thing for doing organizing paint and stuff. When I moved, it's like only half set up, and it's like not right next to my stuff, and so it's just like just like opening drawers looking for paint.
Here's my Dark Reaper, perfect. I've done it. But yeah, I at my old house, like I had like a very nice little setup going for me.
Yep.
And like I'm struggling in the new place to find like a place I'm very happy painting.
Yeah.
It's weird. But I think I'll get there.
We slightly lack furniture at the moment, so like it's I kind of just sit in the same spot all day.
Yeah. That's how it was for me too. It's like, yeah, I work from the same spot that I relax, and I'm getting sick of this spot. Let me tell you.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Yeah, I don't mind it. And man, I'll tell you what, the weather down here is so much nicer.
I was pretty good today, actually, but yeah, you're right.
Without going into too much details, obviously.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like it. Enough here, but the older I get, the more sick of winter. I am too.
Yeah.
I've also been losing like a lot of weight recently. And one of the downsides to that is like I'm cold all the time now.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. I'm down like 30 pounds since the beginning of the year, which is a lot, but I still have a lot to go.
That's really exciting.
Yeah. Down to a nice and light 343.
Hey.
Yeah. It's something. Yeah.
Yep.
Of course. Yeah. But now I'm doing that thing where like I paint something and then I just put it right next to me, and now I'm running out of space to put my arms.
Oh yeah, where you just suddenly have bottles of paint everywhere.
Yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to keep it so like the camera can even at least moderately see what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm. Oh man, it's the toughest thing. Like right in here, on these guys right here, it's just like impossible to get those wings painted properly.
Oh, I bet.
It's like they're visible too, but like they're behind this other wing that's just like sticking out. It's like, oh man, it's such a pain to get them.
You know what I do, and I don't even know if I recommend it, is I would just go in there, mess it up, and then fix it later.
It's not the worst idea. Thankfully for me, I just need to get like a little edge highlight in there, and then we're just gonna call it a day. So
Mm-hmm.
enough.
Damn, bunch of bad bitches in here, says SVL plays D&D the Rogue. It was a wild ride beginning to end. How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
It's good to see you. Oh, yeah.
All right. Let's put some finishing touches on these eyes over here.
Yeah, call it a day.
Yeah. See if I can get the little mini brush to put on the yellow.
I'm not a huge fan of yellow as a color, but when it comes to something like sinister eyes, like that's perfect.
I tried red at first, and it just like didn't show up. I was kind of sad.
Mm-hmm.
Like I even did a bright red, but like just against the orange, it was just like, no, this is actually the same color.
Yeah.
So I went with the yellow, and then it was just like, oh, that's way better.
Yeah. We got a bunch of yellow marines happening in the Monocrypt Discord.
Oh man.
Like somebody's playing Lamenters, and they look nice. That's just not the color I'd pick, you know.
Yep.
I'm more of a blue kind of guy.
I love blue.
Mm-hmm.
Which is funny because I almost never paint in it. But man, like some of the blue colors are just like the best thing.
It kind of works out though because we usually have like a red versus blue thing going on in our games.
we do.
Mm-hmm.
Man, the amount of armies that I have that are warm colors is, well, most of them.
Yeah.
I guess that's not totally true. My piece of chaos are blue. And anyone that's counting, that was another one. Like I said, don't question.
What did you say? Which one?
Piece of chaos.
Oh yeah, that's ice themed. Yeah.
Yep, I haven't mentioned them yet.
Mm-hmm. I think people get it.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like every time a Death Guard book comes out, like, well, I guess the first time I got them, but then I sold them off, and then the new one came, and I'm like, I want to play him so bad again. And then
Yep.
I'm like, I probably sold him for a reason.
You resisted the temptation.
Yeah. I like being the Xenos guy, I guess. But I think, honestly, if I did another Warhammer faction, it would be Sisters of Battle.
Oh, that's awesome. Sorry, the ono was not for you. It was for the yellow that I just got all over this. No.
What happened?
I got yellow all over right there.
Oh no!
Yeah, I know. I don't even know if it's visible on camera, but oh no, it totally is.
Yep.
Dang eyes.
Yeah, the eyes are the hardest part.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
For sure. That's the part of the 3D coloring book that's frustrating.
The what book?
The 3D coloring book.
Oh. Sorry, that took me a second.
Oh, yeah.
But yes.
SVL plays the D&D the Rogue says Obama poisoned my eyes too. I have no idea who that could be. But we appreciate you, man. Thanks for joining us today.
Gotta frame my guys better. I just like had like a million guys in frame all at the same time. There.
Yeah, that is corn stuff, Sunbro Joe. Got some flesh hounds on Bill's side of the camera.
Yeah. We got the Karnak.
What a beautiful boy.
And then we got wow, I'm blanking on this guy's name.
Korgorath.
Korgorath, yeah. They all begin with K, gotta remember.
Yeah.
And then I also have this guy painted up recently too.
The Bloodstoker, right?
Yeah, that's
The +3 to run and charge.
yeah, right? So good. And you know, a really cool detail that you might never notice is the Korgorath has whip marks on his back. Like he's being,
His spine's coming out.
Bloodstoker.
Yeah.
And the only reason I noticed that is because the Warcry rules actually give the Bloodstoker an ability for urging on the Korgorath.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
Wow.
It specifically lets them make an extra attack for a double.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, right?
Mm-hmm.
It actually seems really powerful, too. They both have like 30 wounds each or something, or more. Obviously, Warcry scale, not as much as it sounds for AOS, but...
Yeah. I should do Warcry on the channel at some point, too.
Oh, I would totally do that. No question.
Yeah.
Warcry.
Hey, Bulldog says that cathedral's coming along nicely. Thank you. This has been sitting around for a long time. I'm finally getting to it. I'm happy with them. I really like the bronze on these ones too, and like the little flowers. Flowers came out a little bit better on this one, I think. Yeah. And then when did Bill start playing Corn? This is a recent development, right?
Well, it's a good thing they didn't say play because I haven't played him yet, but it was very recently, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I have. It's an altar I can show too.
Oh, I didn't know you did that yet. Oh.
Oh, you didn't? I didn't send you pictures?
I don't think so. That's news to me.
There you go.
Wow. Maybe you did. And I'm just a subpar friend.
Well, I asked to see your Mega Guardian, and then when I saw it, I knew I had seen it before. So, same.
That's like one of my favorite like terrain pieces.
Oh, it's totally my favorite terrain piece. Yeah, I totally agree with that.
That and like the Lumineth Realm Lord one. Like I want to just own, even though I have no interest in like the army.
Yeah. Oh,
well,
God, yeah. I'm definitely getting that. That's gonna be probably a very soon purchase.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there we go.
Mr. Fleshhound.
Results. Fleshhound. There we go. Oh, thanks. We'll drop this. Boy. Yeah. Hey, actually, I kind of made on the altar, I did like, I tried to make it look like footprints going up the stairs.
Yeah, that's good shit, man.
Yeah.
I like those dogs a lot too.
Yeah, no, I really like them, and they like really let me try out the blending, which I really like them.
Mm-hmm.
So 9:06, I guess. Are we calling it for now?
Yeah, I think that's... Yeah, we've been here for a couple hours now.
Yeah.
Well, thank you everyone for joining today. We had a great time. If you haven't, hit that follow button. It would mean the world to me. I'm sorry to be shilly about it, but I like it.
Yeah.
I want to be an affiliate so bad.
I gotta see that. I gotta see a Forge World Corn Demon Prince. That actually sounds awesome.
Oh yeah.
Sunbird Joe.
Oh yeah, you did have one of those for a while. Yeah. If you're who I think you are, yeah. You've had one of those for a while. But yeah.
Alright.
All right.
Well, thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Yeah, we're gonna go for now, but thanks for joining. We'll be back probably Monday again, right?
Yeah, I don't see any reason not to. This was great.
Yeah, I had a great time too.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna try to get a game in sometime this week between then too. I'll keep you all updated on that.
I will definitely be in chat for that one.
All right, cool. All right, thank you. Bye bye.